Welcome back to Blacken Beet Bike Update. Today we're diving deep into a brutal machine that combines raw power with striking design. The 2026 Yamaha VMAX 1700. If you're passionate about torque, muscle, and styling that turns heads at every red light, stay tuned. I'll walk you through everything: how it looks from every angle, what makes its engine roar, how she performs, what it costs, and whether it lives up to the hype. Let's ride. You first lay eyes on the front. You know this bike means business. The headlight is massive, almost menacing, with LED units that slice through darkness. The front fender sits low, hugging the fat tire, giving a squat, aggressive face. The forks are beefy, forged metal with visible adjustment knobs, thick stanchions encapsulating serious suspension capability. Air intakes flank the headlamp, feeding that beast of an engine behind. A wide handlebar bursts outward, grips angled slightly back, giving leverage perfect for launching off the line or carving out twisties. Mirrors are minimal but bold, angular shapes finishing in sharp edges that complement the rest of the machine. Move past the front. The side view tells you how sleek brutality can be beautiful. The frame is a sculpted diamond design, all alloy, with color schemes that highlight flowing lines from front to fuel tank to seat. The fuel tank bulges, not just for capacity but for attitude. A massive sheet metal covering and narrows near the seat so you can grip with your knees. The seat itself is low and firm, slightly stepped for rider and passenger, stitched with contrast 3D, stylish, functional, with a rear cowl option that's optional in some trims. The exhaust pipes are huge, sweeping down and back, chrome or blacked out in certain editions, with multiple muffler outlets that augment sound and presence. The rear wheel is enormous, fat tire, large swing arm, shaft drive system tucked in but prominent enough that you see it's not a light cruiser. Brakes are radial up front, big discs front and rear. Every detail screams performance and stability. Looking from the back, the tail ends with a swagger. The rear light assembly is LED, slim and integrated under the tail cowl. Indicators are small and sharp, tucked in close to maintain a clean silhouette. The rear fender is minimal, sometimes parts are exposed, showing off suspension components and tire width. The rear tire is massive, a wide profile, low aspect, aggressive tread meant for grip when you mash throttle out of bends. Seat height is modest, helping with ground reach despite the bulk. The rear foot pegs are solid and placed slightly rearwards for a sporty stance, though comfort still preserved for longer rides. Beneath this sculpted body lies the heart, a 1679cc V4, liquid-cooled engine with dockheads and multiple valves per cylinder. Yamaha's intake control system lets it breathe hard when needed, with variable geometry intakes opening up at higher revs. Throttle-by-wire technology means the throttle response is sharp but also smooth under cruising conditions. The shaft drive keeps things clean and low maintenance, avoiding the frequent upkeep of chains without sacrificing power delivery. Transmission is typically 5 speeds, strong gears that can take torque without hesitation. Cooling systems, oil routing, exhaust scavenging, all engineered so you get that rumble, that explosion of torque without sacrificing reliability. On performance, this machine is built for domination. From zero, expect lightning torque off the line. The surge in low to mid RPM is immense. One twist and you're pinned back with force. Once the revs climb, the power builds until a hard hit in the top end, all thanks to the intake and exhaust tuning. Top speed is impressive. Acceleration feels linear but intense, no lag, just pure thrust. Handling is better than you might expect, despite the heft. The chassis is balanced, the suspension adjustable, allowing firm rides that communicate road surface, letting you push into corners with confidence though always respecting the mass. Braking is strong and reassuring with large radial calipers up front. You get bite when you call for it. Ride comfort is tolerable for longer hauls because seating is engineered to spread weight. Vibration is present but well-controlled. Wind blast at highway speeds is felt but manageable, especially with possible wind deflectors or fairing attachments. When it comes to pricing, this bike sits in the high end. The 2026 model is premium. You're paying not just for displacement, but engineering, stance, exclusivity. MSRP in most markets is significantly above standard cruisers. Variants with special paint, upgraded finishes, or accessories, blackout kits, upgraded exhaust, enhanced electronics, drive the price further. Ownership cost includes insurance, tire replacements, especially that rear tire won't be cheap, regular servicing of a large engine, and fuel. The fuel consumption isn't kind when you're working that V4 hard. But for those who want performance, a statement, and don't mind the costs, this machine delivers value in thrills and presence. To wrap up, the 2026 Yamaha VMAX 1700 is more than a motorcycle, it's an experience. It's loud, aggressive, unapologetic, it blends stunning looks, monstrous torque, and refined engineering to deliver a ride that hammers your senses. It may not be the most nimble in tight city traffic, it likely guzzles fuel, and maintenance costs will bite compared to smaller bikes. But if you're buying this, you already expect that trade-off. For those who crave power, those who want heads to turn, those who respect craftsmanship and are willing to pay for performance, it's a beast. Thank you for rolling with Blacken Beet Bike Update. If you liked this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. What color scheme would you pick, or would you opt for performance extras? Till next time, ride safe, ride loud, ride with heart.